An accused extremist group member from Texas charged with rioting tonight has been linked to the man suspected of killing a Santa Cruz County sheriff's sergeant. We're now learning both men believe members of the Boogaloo Boys group had contact with each other within hours of two separate violent incidents in Oakland and Minneapolis. KION's Josh Cristianto joins us live today. Now, Josh, you spoke with an expert tracking these cases about what attracts people to this kind of violent organization. So what are you learning here?
Well, it's right, Aaron. Federal authorities have called the Boogaloo movement an extremist group bent on an anti-government ideology. Now, a counterterrorism professor at the Middlebury Institute in Monterey says this kind of group attracts people who are interested in just wreaking havoc and starting some sort of a civil war in the United States. In stunning new details, federal documents show a suspected Boogaloo Boys member in Texas is arrested and charged with inciting a riot, allegedly shooting a Minneapolis police building in May during the George Floyd protests. He's believed to have connections with Stephen Carrillo, the man accused of killing Santa Cruz County Sheriff's Sergeant Damon Gutzweiler in June. Carrillo, also a suspected Boogaloo Boys member, is also tied to killing federal officer Dave Patrick Underwood in Oakland on May 29th. Investigators allege that Carrillo and 26-year-old Ivan Hunter were in communication with each other before, during, and after two separate incidents in Minneapolis and the murders in California.
Really, with COVID and the government lockdowns in a number of states, I think particularly provided momentum. Individuals that are self-identified as Boogaloo individuals, or Boogaloo Boys as they call themselves.
Jason Blazakis, director of the Center on Terrorism, Extremism, and Counterterrorism at the Middlebury Institute of International Studies in Monterey, says the Boogaloo movement started in 2019 but didn't get national publicity until 2020 at a gun rights rally in Richmond, Virginia. Members have a disparate set of views. Many are pro-gun, neo-Nazis, or have libertarian ideals, but they are all blinded by anti-government hatred and particularly dislike law enforcement. The advent of social media has made them more organized.
The internet and social media platforms, the ubiquity of it provides these individuals who aren't really next to each other to actually exchange ideas, views,
and even money. Federal authorities say a June 1st Facebook message exchange between Hunter and Carrillo showed Hunter got $200 via a cash application from Carrillo. About 4 hours after the shooting death of the Oakland federal security officer, investigators also say Hunter contacted Carrillo and affirmed his alleged violent actions. Professor Blazakis says it'll take a lot of effort to keep a check on these extremist groups.
It's going to take law enforcement diligence. It's going to take the mining of communications by individuals who may have been identified as potential threats. It's about inserting informants into these organizations to foil them from the inside.
And Carrillo's next court hearing for that deadly attack in Ben Lomond is set for December. Aaron, back to you.
Josh, thank you very much. Much more information on these latest developments on our website.